Okay. Hi everybody. So under morphology of flowering plants, so in the last class we discussed the family Fabaceae. Okay, so Fabaceae is the subfamily comes under the main family Leguminosae. So Fabaceae has few important characters. Okay, so the main important character of the family Fabaceae with respect to the vegetative character is the leaf shows pulvinous leaf base. Okay, so leaf base is pulvinous and compound leaf. That is important character under the leaf character. And with respect to stem, with respect to the main habitat of the plant, it may be herbs or shrubs or climbers, and very few trees were there. Okay, and in the floral character, so very important character under the floral character is the estivation of corolla. So corolla shows a very specific estivation called as papilionaceous. It's called as papilionaceous corolla. Estivation is vexillary estivation, and it is also called as inverted imbricate estivation. Okay, so where one standard petal, two wing petal, and a keel petal. The presence of standard, keel, and wing is the very unique character of the family Fabaceae. So no other family have such character of the corolla. Okay. Then with respect to the ovary, it has single carpel. It has a monocarpellary and marginal placentation. That is a unique character. Okay, so the next family you need to study is about Solanaceae. So next family is Solanaceae. Okay, so this Solanaceae is commonly called as ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ Solanaceae. Okay, so let us discuss the characters, the descriptive character, semi-description of the family Solanaceae. And here it is not restricted to one plant. Instead, we are going to describe the character of a family. Okay, so overall family. So let us deal with the habitat first. So habitat, it may be the plants which belong to Solanaceae are herbs, shrubs, climbers, and trees were also there, and very few trees were there under this family. Okay, and the family is distributed throughout the world. ವರ್ಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಟ್ ರೀಜನಲ್ಲಿ, ಟ್ರಾಪಿಕಲ್ ರೀಜನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ Solanaceae plants. Okay, next come to the vegetative character. Vegetative characters. So under the vegetative characters, the first character is root. Okay, so root is normal. It is underground. Root is underground. Okay, so no such any special kind of modifications are seen in the root of Solanaceae. Okay, but under the stem we can see some very specific characters. Okay, so stem is aerial, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಇಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Then erect is also there, and some climbers were also there under this family, aerial, erect, climbers. Okay, then stem is cylindrical, shape cylindrical irutte, hard kuda irutte, or sometime hollow. So ಒಳಭಾಗ ಪೈಪ್ ಥರ ಖಾಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ Solanaceae. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಲೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರೀ ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಎರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಯಿಲಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ Solanaceae. ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ, ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ. ಸೊ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಟೂ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸೀನ್ ದೇರ್. So the normal stem is also there, which is present above the soil, and the modified stem it is present under the soil, so it is potato. It is called as a tuber. Okay, modification is called a tuber. Modification is called as tuber. So this is the speciality of stem. So tuber, the presence of tuber is the important character of the family Solanaceae, as in case of potato. Potato dalirutte a character. Okay. Next, one more vegetative character. So next vegetative character is leaf. Okay. So leaf is exstipulate. Under leaf basally ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ appendage ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So leaf is exstipulate. So stipule is absent. So yesterday we discussed that. So under or the base of a leaf, if a small appendage is present, it is called as stipulate. If it is absent, it is called exstipulate. In Solanaceae, leaves are exstipulate. Okay, exstipulate irutte. Then petiolate. Petiolate leaves irutte. And in some plants it is simple leaves, and in some plants it is compound leaf. Okay, so two types of characters can be observed under the leaves of Solanaceae. So both the simple leaves as well as compound leaf can be observed under the family Solanaceae. Okay. Then, so with respect to phyllotaxy. Okay, so phyllotaxy, it is alternate. So phyllotaxy is alternate. Okay, so alternate means the leaves are arranged alternatively like this. One. Each node bears only one leaf. So that is alternate phyllotaxy. Then venation. Venation is reticulate. Okay, so Solanaceae members have reticulate venation. Okay, so these are the characters of the vegetative characters of the family Solanaceae. So root is underground, stem is aerial erect climbers. Sometimes it is a climber, or it is a cylindrical, round irutte usually. Sometime hard or sometime hollow. So it can be right like this, hard or hollow. Then a stem is underground, as in potato. So modification is called as tuber. So tuber is a modified stem found in the family Solanaceae. Example, potato. Okay, and the leaf is exstipulate. There is no small appendage present at the base of a leaf. Then a leaf is petiolate. It has a stalk. Then a simple or maybe compound leaf. Simple means the entire lamina. Compound leaves means lamina is breakdown into small leaflets. Then a phyllotaxy is alternate. So each node bears only one leaf. That is alternate phyllotaxy. Then a venation is reticulate. Okay, so reticulate venation, like a network like venation is there in the leaf. So this is about the leaf characters. Okay, so it completes the vegetative characters. Okay, then move on to the floral characters. Okay, so floral characters, here very specific characters can be seen in the family Solanaceae. Okay, so let's see what are those special characters. Floral characters. So under the floral character, the first character is inflorescence. So inflorescence. Okay, so inflorescence may be solitary. Solitary means a single flower is present at the stalk of the peduncle. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲಾರಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲಾರಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಲಿಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಸಾಲಿಟರಿ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ there could be inflorescence axis. So this is called inflorescence axis. At the tip of inflorescence axis, flower will be produced. So here this is pedicel, this is peduncle. So in solitary inflorescence, okay, so ಎರಡು ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಪೆಡಂಕಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋರಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದರ ಸೈಜು ತುಂಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲಿಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋರಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್, so called solitary. Okay, then or sometimes it may be axillary or terminal cymose. Axillary irutte illa terminal cymose irutte. So what is the meaning of that axillary and terminal? Okay, so if inflorescence, if you take inflorescence, alternate phyllotaxy, okay, so let me explain what is that axillary and terminal inflorescence. Suppose here is the inflorescence axis, older flower at the tip. So this is one kind of inflorescence. Okay, so here is another kind of inflorescence. See the difference here. So this is older flower, this is younger flower. So this is younger, this is older flower. Okay, so since it has a cymose inflorescence, the cymose may be axillary or terminal. You know the meaning of axil? Axil means it is a junction of stem and leaf base and stem join agodidiyalla. So this is axil. Okay, so the axil in the inflorescence bandidre, it is called as axillary inflorescence. So this is axillary and this one is terminal. Tipnal inflorescence idre, that is called a terminal inflorescence. So this is axillary cymose and this one is terminal cymose. So okay, let me write there itself. So this is axillary cymose and this one is terminal cymose. So hope you understand the difference between axillary cymose and terminal cymose. Okay, and if only one flower is there, it become solitary. So solitary may be axillary or terminal. Okay, so this is about the inflorescence character. So next come to flower character. So what may be the structure of the whole character, general characters of the flower? So flower may be, of course, flower is ebracteate. Flower ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಪೆಂಡೇಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಪೆಂಡೇಜ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಯೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಯೇಟು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಯೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಯೇಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಪೆಡಿಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪೆಡಿಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪೆಡಿಸಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಬ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಯೇಟ್, ಪೆಡಿಸಿಲೇಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿನೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್. Actinomorphic. So you can cut the flower into any in any plane. You can cut the flower into two equal halves. So that is called actinomorphic, and it is bisexual. Flowers are bisexual. Both androecium and gynoecium are present. Okay, and flower is hypogynous. Flower is hypogynous. So hypogynous means calyx and a corolla present below the ovary. Okay. Suppose this is the ovary, calyx and a corolla present below this ovary, so called hypogynous. Okay, so flower is evractate, pedicellate, actinomorphic, bisexual and hypogynous. Okay, so this is about the whole flower character. So next is calyx. So calyx, so individual member is called a sepal. The number of sepals usually 5 sepals irutte, and sepals are fused. That means actually sin andre fuse agutte illi. Okay, so calyx irutte. So calyx na individual member sepal, individual members of the calyx like a sepals are fused, so called gamosepalous. Gamosepalous irutte, that means all the sepals are united. Okay, then estivation is valvate. Valvate estivation, and a very important character under the calyx is persistent calyx. Persistent calyx means calyx usually after the formation of a fruit, calyx should be fall off. Fruit formation ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ calyx ಬಿದ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. But in Solanaceae members, calyx will not get fall off. Still it is attached to the fruit. Fruit ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ calyx attach ಆಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So that condition is called as persistent. So persistent calyx, presence of persistent calyx is a unique feature of the family Solanaceae. Okay. So next character is corolla. Okay. The individual member of corolla is petal. So petals 5. So 5 petals irutte, and all the petals are fused. So condition is same as the sepalous condition. So it is gamopetalous, and estivation is the same. It is valvate. And one of the important general character is if the sepals or petals are gamo, ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಸೆಪಲಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಪೆಟಲಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ದ ಈಸ್ಟಿವೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ವೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬೇರೆ ಥರದ ಈಸ್ಟಿವೇಷನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಪೆಟಲಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್, ವೆರಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಸೆಪಲಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಪೆಟಲಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ವೇಟ್ ಈಸ್ಟಿವೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಒಂದು 90% ವ್ಯಾಲ್ವೇಟ್ ಈಸ್ಟಿವೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕೇಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಕರೋಲ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಂಡ್ರೀಶಿಯಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. So let us discuss the androecium character. Androecium. So number of stamens present is 5. Stamens 5. So 5 stamens were present. And very specific character of the Solanaceae is the stamens are attached to the petal, so called epipetalous. Epipetalous. Okay, so epipetalous is a condition of present in some families including Solanaceae. Okay, then anther ಡೈಥಿಕಸ್. ಆಂಥರ್ ಡೈಥಿಕಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ anthers filament fixed to the anther at either dorsifixed or basifixed. Most of the case it is dorsifixed or basifixed. ಎರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so dorsifixed means anther filament attached to the dorsal side. Suppose this is the anther, so Dithecus anther. Okay, so if the filament attached to its base, ಈ ಥರ ಬೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ it is called a base fixed. Okay, and if it is attached like this is Darcy fixed. Okay, and the base fixed anthers have a very specific shape. ಅದೊಂದು specific shape ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So they have the shape like this. ಈ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So base fixed, and in a base fixed anther, pollen grains are released from the tip. Tip ಇಂದ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So that is a unique character as well. Okay. Yeah. So this is about the androecium condition. So stamens 5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, epipetalous ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So that is important character. Epipetalous ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ stamens attached to the petal. Okay, so ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ let me show it again. So generally, in general, so this is a thalamus. Filament attached to this thalamus. ಈ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ usually. Okay, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is a normal condition of attachment of a filament to the flower. ಅಂದರೆ ಥಲಾಮಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಪಿಪೆಟಲಸ್, so here, so let me write different color. So this is the petal. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಪೆಟಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪೆಟಲ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ಪೆಟಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಪಿಪೆಟಲಸ್. Okay, so this is thalamus. So this is also thalamus. So in this case, filament attached to the thalamus. So this is filament. So this is okay. And if you remove the petal, ಈ ಪೆಟಲ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ along with the petal stamens also came out. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪೆಟಲ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಸಪರೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಪಿಪೆಟಲಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ಪೆಟಲ್, ಸೊ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಪಿಪೆಟಲಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಈಸ್ gynoecium. Okay, so yesterday we discussed the Fabaceae family. In Fabaceae family, ovary is monocarpellary unilocular ovary. Okay, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಲಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ Solanaceae it is bicarpellary. So gynoecium is bicarpellary. ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, so this is one carpel and it is situated on the thalamus. ಈ ಥರ ಥಲಾಮಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತಿರುತ್ತೆ. and one more carpel, since it is a bicarpellary. So this is one more carpel. So this condition is called as bicarpellary, and both the carpels are fused. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತವೆ. We cannot separate them. So they're called bicarpellary. Okay. So this is thalamus. This is carpel 2. This is carpel 1. So ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡು ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. So called bicarpellary. Since they are fused, carpels are fused. Carpels fused, so called syncarpous. Bicarpellary, syncarpous, and calyx are present below this ovary. Calyx illirutte. So this is calyx. Calyx present below the ovary. Okay. So superior, bicarpellary, syncarpus. Superior ovary. Okay. Bicarpellary, syncarpus, superior ovary. And swollen placenta. Placenta is swollen. So before that, so let me write a ovary character. So syncarpus ovary. Ovary is, this is a unique character of the family. Ovary is obliquely placed. Athava oblique ovary. Ovary is oblique or oblique ovary. So athava adana oblique ovary anta karithive. So why it is called as oblique ovary? Okay, so with respect to the axis. Okay, so ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇದು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸಿಂದ ಪೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೇಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೋಲಾ ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓವರಿ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಪೆಲರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಈ ಥರ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ನೋಡಿ. ಬೈಕಾರ್ಪೆಲರಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ನ ಇದರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಫ್ಲವರ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟು ಇದರ ಕೇಲಿಕ್ಸು ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ಮಿಗೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಕೇಲಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಟಿಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಪೆಟಲ್ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಪೆಟಲ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಓವರಿ ಈ ಥರ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಓವರಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ದ ಲೈನ್. ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ನ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. So that is the normal position of ovary. But here in Solanaceae, instead like this ovary is slightly tilted. Okay, so idra badalu ovary axis ee reeti cross agirutte. So this is called tilted ovary or obliquely placed ovary. So ovary hೀಗಿರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಚೂರು ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that is called oblique ovary. Okay, so next is placentation. Swollen placentation. Swollen placentation. So swollen placentation and many ovules are attached to placenta. ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾಗೆ ಮೆನಿ ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನದು ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ, ಸೋಲನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಅಂದರೆ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಓವರಿ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. So idu kuda bicarpellary. Since it is Solanaceae, let me write it little oblique. So there is a difference. Okay, so bicarpellary, syncarpus irutte, bicarpellary. Okay, so this is the axis, this is the central axis. So this is the central axis and ovules are attached like this. So this is the normal axile placentation. But here in Solanaceae, this axis is swollen. Ee part enirutte, it get swollen like this. Okay, so idra ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ovules attach ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this is normal placenta. So this is the normal placenta, whereas this is called swollen placenta. If you cut the ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟೊ. ಸೊ ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟೊ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಥರ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಸೋಲನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ. ಇದರ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಕೂತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಲನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ. ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಲನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಈಸ್ ದ ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ Solanaceae. Okay, so this is about gynoecium character. Bicarpellaris in corpus superior ovary. Ovary is obliquely placed, or it is called as oblique ovary. So Solan placentation, and many ovules are attached to placenta. Okay, but many ovules are attached to this placenta. So this is the Solan placenta. So bulge ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಸೈಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. That is called Solan placenta. Okay. Yeah, so this is about gynoecium. So it completes the floral character. Next is fruit and seed character. So let's come to the fruit. Okay, so fruit is berry like in tomato, or capsule in capsicum. Okay, so capsicum the capsule antivi. So berry ge can take the example of tomato, and the capsule ge capsicum. We can write general name, we can write chili idiyalla, chili is example for capsule. Okay, so this is about the fruit character. Then come to seed. Seed is flattened. Seed is flattened, okay, and non-endospermic. Since it is dicot, non-endospermic irutte matte flattened. So Solanaceae is ಒಂದು important character. Seeds are flattened. ಅಪ್ಪಚ್ಚಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ, ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟೊ, ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಜಾಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್. Okay, so this is about the vegetative character and floral characters of the family Solanaceae. Okay, so now let me write the floral diagram and the floral formula. Okay, so floral diagram ಮತ್ತೆ floral formula ನೋಡೋಣ ಈಗ. So let me write the floral diagram. So floral diagram is the arrangement of flower whorls or flower whorls with respect to other whorl, okay, in a specific order. It's called a floral diagram. So outermost whorl is calyx. So next whorl is corolla. Okay, so calyx and corolla. So next whorl is androecium. Okay, so innermost is gynoecium. Okay, so this is the outline. So outline itkondu let me finish the floral diagram. So outermost is calyx or sepals. So this is indicates the axis. Okay, axis ಗೆ opposite ಆಗಿ calyx ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So 5 sepals ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so let me divide into 5 parts. So 5 sepals. So this is the first sepal. Sepal 1. Okay, so totally 5 sepals. Okay, and the condition is gamosepalous. So ಈ ರೀತಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಪಾಲಿಸೆಪಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ gamosepalous. And if you observe with respect to the yesterday's floral diagram, ಸೊ ಝೈಗೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಎರಡು ಸೆಪಲ್ನ ಮಧ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ, ಎರಡು ಸೆಪಲ್ನ ಮಧ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಕ್ಸಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಜಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟಿಲ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಸೊ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಇತ್ತು ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಝೈಗೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್. ಈ ಥರ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿನೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಓರ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೆಟಲ್. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಸೆಪಲ್ನ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಪೆಟಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ like this. Okay, so you can write the petals like this. So idu kuda gyamo irutte. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋ ಪೆಟಲಸ್. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೋ ಪೆಟಲಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಓರ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್ಸು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್ಸನ್ನು ಯಾವತ್ತಿದ್ರು ಎರಡು ಪೆಟಲ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಆಪೋಸಿಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಮನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ the stamen. So this is the stamen character, and these stamens are already observe the character, they are epipetalous. So epipetalous ittu andre they should be joined to petal. So they should be joined to petal like this. So this condition indicates epipetalous. So idanna epipetalous condition anta heltivi. So the innermost whorl, so here is gynoecium. So gynoecium is obliquely placed, and the ovary is obliquely placed. So you should remember that character, obliquely placed. So this is bicarpellary syncarpous ovary, and center is swollen. So this is the swollen placenta, where you can write the ovules. So this is the ovary character. Okay, so outermost calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. So outermost, secondmost, third and fourth oral. Okay, so this is about the floral diagram of the family Solanaceae. Okay, so this is axis. Remember, this indicates axis. Okay, so if central part of calyx or central part of sepal is opposite to axis, it is called as actinomorphic flower. If the junction of two sepals is opposite to axis like this, this is called a zygomorphic flower. Okay, so next is floral formula. Floral formula. So bract is absent, so you should write like EBR. EBR andre E bracteate, andre bract is absent. If you write only BR, it means bract is present. Okay, then actinomorphic. So it is actinomorphic. E bracteate, actinomorphic, and calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium all are present. So calyx and corolla ginta androecium, gynoecium present. So it is bisexual flower. Then calyx totally sepals 5 irutte, 5 and they are fused. ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಕೂಡ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಗ್ಯಾಮೋಸೆಪಲಸ್, ಗ್ಯಾಮೋ ಅಂತಂದರೆ you should be right within a bracket. Okay, then Corolla, Calyx, Corolla 5 ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, 5 within a bracket, Calyx, Corolla. Then come to Androecium. Androecium 1 2 3 4 5 stamens 5. Then Gynoecium, 2 carpels, this one carpel, this one carpel, so 2 carpel, syncarpus, superior ovary. ಜೊತೆಗೆ Androecium has one peculiar character. So here Androecium attached to petal, Androecium attached to petal, that can be shown by put the bent arrow mark. Okay, so this is about floral formula. Just you compare the floral formula of yesterday's Fabaceae. So there it is bracteate, zygomorphic, bisexual, calyx 5 fused, Corolla 1 plus 2 plus 2 fused, Androecium 9 fused plus 1 free, Gynoecium 1 and within the bracket and superior ovary. So that is yesterday's. So this is about the floral diagram of the family Solanaceae. Okay. So next is importance of the family. Okay, so many vegetables. Okay, so vegetables we are using, they are belongs to this family Solanaceae. So let me deal with a few important vegetables like tomato, and not only vegetables and even fruits we are consuming there. Tomato, potato, then brinjal, then chili. So these are belongs to the family Solanaceae. Let me write the scientific names of these plants. So tomato is Solanum esculentum. Solanum esculentum is tomato. Potato, genus is the same, Solanum tuberosum, Solanum tuberosum. Then brinjal, Solanum melangina, Solanum melangina, Solanum melangina. Chili, it is a chili, what is that? Capsicum. It is a capsicum annuum. Capsicum annuum. So these are the important plants belong to the family Solanaceae. So apart from this, one medicinal plant is also there. Medicinal plant called ಅಶ್ವಗಂಧ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಶ್ವಗಂಧ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿರೇಮದ್ದಿನ ಗಿಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಸ್ ಅಶ್ವಗಂಧ ಹಿರೇಮದ್ದಿನ ಗಿಡ ದಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು Solanaceae. ಸೊ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಈಸ್ Withenia somnifera. So Withenia somnifera. And one poisonous plant is also there called Atropa belladonna. Atropa belladonna. Okay, Atropa belladonna ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, that is Solanum. It is not a medicinal plant actually. So one more is there with the species name, genus name Solanum nigrum anta. Solanum nigrum. Okay, so the ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಲರ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಲರು, ಈ ಥರ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಅದು ಕಾಕಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಗೆಣಿಕೆ ಹಣ್ಣು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ Solanaceae, Solanum nigrum. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕೆಂಪು ಹಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ Solanum americanum ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ Solanaceae, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಶಿವನಿ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮೆಲಿನಾ ಆರ್ಬೋರಿಯಾ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ Solanaceae. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ Solanum C4thianum ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ, ಅದು ಕ್ಲೈಂಬರು ಆರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಗ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ Solanaceae. Okay. Yeah, thank you.